If you're answering a lot of questions, you're not working. So
I wasn't going to say that.
no. So no, it's the truth because
So you don't work.
I try not to, man. I mean,
You've done enough in your career now. You can kind of sit
I'm
back.
coasting.
Exactly.
I mean, on the West Coast, I answer 3-4 questions. 3-4 more questions. Go surfing. Come
Right.
back. Answer a couple more because I live right off the ocean, and so it's like, yeah, everybody. The stereotype, it's true. We don't work.
One of the guests at our recent Learn to Train seminar was Harry Selkow, who's very popular on elitefts.com. Harry has a reputation for being awesome. So we asked some of his teammates, does Harry Selkow live up to his reputation of awesomeness?
Come on, guys. I think I settled this a long time ago. Harry is not real. I mean, think about it. You get there, Harry shows up. Where's Jason Pegg? He ain't there. Jim Wendler. He ain't there. Who's there? Harry. Harry shows up. Am I there? No. I make a big controversial video about Jim Wendler and Dave Tate and Jason Pegg and Big Harry out in California. Next thing you know, I'm not invited to the Learn to Train seminar. But Harry is. What does that tell you?
I just met Harry this weekend, and maybe it didn't go, maybe it wasn't the best meeting. I saw this, older guy doing laps in the gravel parking lot with no shoes on. So I said, hey, old man, what gives? And he took my back and choked me out. And when I woke up, I was draped around his shoulders like a mink, and he was doing pull-ups using me for extra weight. I think I woke up around the 106th rep or so. But I hear that's normal, so I didn't really take offense or anything.
To be honest, I hadn't even heard of the guy until I went to the Learn to Train seminar, so, it was pretty awesome, but I didn't have much to gauge it from. I think that wearing no shoes is pretty interesting. I don't know if I'd like him getting that dirty, but I do wear Vibram, so that's kind of like wearing no shoes at all. It does give you the same support, but, he's a pretty cool guy. I'd like to be able to meet him a little bit more. It was pretty busy at the seminar, so we didn't get a chance to chat a whole lot, but from what I did, from the time that I did, get a chance to speak with him, it was pretty awesome. So I'd say he probably did live up to his awesomeness.
Harry, that dude is a trip, man. He definitely lived up to his reputation. Cool dude, really fun to talk to, very knowledgeable, great attitude. I'll tell you what cracked me up. He walked up to me, shoeless in like 90-some degree heat, walking on the blacktop, and I'm thinking my feet would be like scorched. And he's, I asked him, I said, what's up with the no shoes, man? Probably the coolest answer I could have got. He said it gave him 10 swag points right off the bat. If you know me, I like that kind of stuff, so I got a good kick out of that. And then he topped it off when Mick Manley walked up behind him wearing his Vibrams or whatever they're called. He just pointed at him, looked at me, gave me the nod, and JV. It's good stuff.
I think the reason it makes him awesome is because he fits easily in most overhead storage compartments, who are like a large pocket.
Yeah, there's so many things that make Harry Selkow awesome. I hadn't considered the overhead storage compartment, but he is very compact. So if you went to dinner with him or if you went to the movies, you could probably pay the child rate, which would be great because if you've been to the movies lately, I brought my son. He's 7 and he's not much shorter than Harry. So I can get my son in for like $6 or something like that, whereas my fee is like $15. So me and Steve go. They're charging us double because we're taking up 2 seats, right?
And he probably has to wear lifted shoes to get on most rides at Disney World too,
which is great.
Which is hilarious.
It's just I think the compactness is the single best thing. And also Harry never wears shoes. If you don't know him, he's completely shoeless 24 hours a day. It doesn't matter where he is.
We're shooting this in probably one of the grimiest places I've ever been in my life, and he's not wearing shoes. I can't imagine. I'm getting tetanus just being here. Like I feel like I'm getting Legionnaire's disease from the mold that I'm now breathing.
Look at him.
And he's standing there with no shoes on. It's awesome.
It's great.
He probably goes to like the men's room at the bus station with no shoes on. One of those guys who stands in people's urine and just pees.
Then he comes over and he puts his feet on your couch.
Ugh.
Come on, Harry.
God, it's disgusting.
But he gets away with it because he's so awesome. I don't know how he does it.
It's a former Marine, that's why. He was basically bred and trained to be impervious to urine and mold and everything
Filth,
else he's stepping on right now.
Nothing. Whatever doesn't kill him makes him more awesome.
Ugh. I don't know if Harry even exists. And I know that he's sitting next to me,
This is
But
not me.
this has been a debate that's been going on for about
It's
a
a
year
hologram.
now. And I mean, the guy's the #1 most popular person on the Q&A. So I know he exists, but I don't know who's answering the questions. You know, because then there's pictures, but we didn't know who.
The wizard.
And it
is
doesn't
Oz.
look like the pictures that we see on the Q&As. I don't know if this is really Harry or if it's not Harry. Does he live? I don't know. You know, so far he's doing all right. I mean, he's got the balls to walk around down here with no shoes on. So right there, that's either completely insanely stupid or awesome, because, you know, in case you guys don't know, this is.
There they are.
Yeah, this is. We filmed this in a dungeon, you know. So I mean, to walk around in this dungeon, holy hell, Harry. You know. So yeah, I would say yes.
They when I came in and they were looking at me at the airport, the TSA, they were like, okay, what do you have a belt on? No. do you have anything in your pockets? No. So I'm standing there barefoot, and they're looking around for my flip-flops. And I'm like, no, I don't wear shoes. If you have to go to an event that requires shoes, I'm not going. The other thing we don't wear ties. If you don't have a yoke that's 18 or better, and
No, wait, you don't wear shoes?
I don't wear shoes.
Anywhere?
It's just one of those things. I put them on one time for a wedding up in Canada.
How the you squat?
Oh, I squat barefoot.